Hi, I'm John Marks, author of The Alternative Introduction to Biological Anthropology, What It Means to Be 98% Chimpanzee, Human Biodiversity, and Why I'm Not a Scientist. But Tales of the Ex-Apes is going to be my best book ever. You're probably asking yourself, ex-apes, what do you mean by that, John? I thought we were apes. Well, you're wrong. We are obviously continuous with the great apes, but we're also different from the great apes. That's why I say we are ex-apes. Evolution is descent with modification. It's not descent, it's not modification, it's both. You're probably saying to yourself, why should I read Tales of the Ex-Apes by John Marks? Here are some of my esteemed colleagues to explain why.
My first impression of John was, wow, this man really speaks what he's thinking.
He's not afraid to tackle topics that some people in biological anthropology and biology try to shy away from.
And the way in which he wants to and is able so successfully, I think, to take on fundamental questions about kind of human beingness.
John Marks is one of those people who, in both his writing and his lectures and in his classes, he has a knack for taking truly profound observations about anthropology and about science and about the humanities and about history and making them funny and approachable for everyone.
This man is a quintessential anthropologist. He speaks as much about what we do and how we do it as he speaks about the social context within which it's all occurring. And he does it in such a fantastically humorous, irreverent, and wonderfully eclectic way. You just can't help but be pulled in by this man.
John Marks is hilarious. He's probably one of the funniest people I know.
Sort of make you laugh out loud when you're reading them along because they're so unexpected.
One thing about his writing is that it appeals not just to anthropologists but to general people as well. He's a very good writer, which is very rare for anthropologists to be both smart and good writers.
That is a gift, and there are very few people that I've found that can do that, and John's one of them.
And what John does is, his work is really questioning how our culture and our intellectual models actually constrain us and limit us as to what kinds of ways we could think about ourselves.
And especially relevant and important right now to combat the myopic, reductionist view of what it means to be human.
His complete refusal to be pigeonholed into a box of a stodgy academic. His ability to defy all stereotypes that I had in my head of the type of education that I would be getting. This is one of his true gifts to me as a young student at Berkeley who had never really thought that an academic trajectory might have been something that I could pursue.
Really, anyone can pick up his book, learn something from it, learn something new, but also get a ton of laughs.
My name is John Marks, and I approve this message.